Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends. And I'm with my friends, Rita
Hi, I'm Rita Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram at the Reynolds Vlog.
and Megan.
Megan Price. You can find me at G Megan P129.
And this is the conversation. Today, we're going to talk about dreams. Have you ever had a dream, but then you had to give up on it because life get in the way or the dream wasn't even made for you? You thought it was your dream, but it wasn't. Rita, have you had any dreams that you had to give up on?
I think right now, like my dream is be like a very successful person by myself without depending with anybody. So I think I give up that long time ago because I was very dependent
Mhm.
from anyone since I was very young. But now I think I bring yes. In some point I give up about be a human being alone because I was always dependent,
Okay.
like I grew up with my mom was very like overprotected. I was the only one child. So yeah, I want to
So,
be like independent person. So some kind of way I give up to that
okay.
for please my world in that one.
So
Yeah.
you're saying your dream was to be an independent person, to be successful on your own, but you didn't live that dream because you were dependent on either somebody else in your life, starting with your parents because you were only child. So you always got what you wanted and you were always dependent on them, right?
Yeah,
And that,
no, like they always decide for me. Like when you're an only
okay.
child and in South America,
Mm-hmm.
it's very controlling. So they decide what I think that's why I never get married in the first place because my parents want some image for me to get married. And if I was for me, brother, I would get married, but I would never get because that wasn't okay for this society in that time. So I give up a lot of stuff. Yeah.
You know, I understand that, and I think it's a cultural thing, Megan, because I'm Jamaican, right? And it's like it's not like I'm dependent on them, but it's like they always tell you what you should do, how you should do it, what it should look like. And if you're like, no, I'm going this way, it's like, are you kidding me? You know, because it's a cultural thing. And in that culture, they need you to succeed. You know, you gotta come, you came to America, you gotta live the dream, you gotta succeed. And that's just what it is. So I understand what you're saying, Rita. Megan, have you had any dreams that you had to give up on? Can't hear you.
I know, but I'm off the mute.
Now you can't. Now I can hear you.
Oh, I wanted a third baby, and I've given up on that. I wanted another child, and I'm done with the idea of it. It was a dream that I've had, and it was always on my mind, and just life got in the way, like you said, I mean, a divorce, and now I'm 40, right? So I just feel like not like I'm too old, but just kind of like my direction now is moving on a different path.
Yeah, those eggs still work though at 40, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I think that
That's not,
reevaluating, but it was a really hard kind of thing to swallow. It was really a tough like moment in my life where I realized that, like my husband doesn't, isn't, we weren't going to do that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Hmm.
nobody is to blame. It was just not part of the plan at this point, and it's just like I still sometimes feel really sad. Like I still sometimes feel really sad about it, but I try to like redirect it into, putting it into my kids or like, just like sometimes I just like calculate it and I'm like, oh God, no, right? Like I just think about it financially and think like, no, never mind. Like, what was I thinking? So that helps. That's expensive.
Reality kicks in. You're like, nope, oh, made a mistake. Nope, not today. So let me tell you my dreams that I had to dash to the sides, right? So coming up, I thought I was Whitney Houston. Okay, I was gonna be a singer. Nobody could tell me any difference. But those dreams got dashed aside because somebody told me different. You're not a singer, sister. So then I was like, okay, all right, I won't do that. I won't be Whitney Houston. And then when I was younger, I tried to be a model, right? But then I was too short and I wasn't model material. You know, I had the face and everything, but I was too short. So that didn't work out. So those are the dreams that I had to give up on, you know, not because of me, because the world didn't see me as that thing. But I'll still be sick. I'll still you can book me for your shows, whatever. Rita, any last word to somebody who gave up on their dream, who's regretting it right now, who wish they could just do the thing? What you want to tell them?
So I just gonna say, like, when you're very young, you can eat the world. Like, you can do wherever you want. And if you start very young, you can do wherever you want with less regret, you know? So that's why, like, I try to figure it out now in my life and trying to say to my kids, like, you know, dude, you will be successful, you will be awesome, but you need to start young. And if you start young with that hungry to eat the world, you will be successful. You need to have that. And I know my kids will have that. And I wish if I go back time on my 20s, I will eat the world. I can't right now, it's fine. I can't. I have a little time. But if I have the time for younger people, like, you have younger boys.
Yeah.
So if you say, like, you start so young and you really have with that passion, you will go very far. Just passion, that's all. Yeah.
That's good advice, with passion. And you know what? We're living in this social media age where a lot of people are just like getting it, you know, they're getting it. They want this is their dream, and they go in there and they put it out there. Megan, any last words about somebody who gave up on their dreams?
Yeah, I think that what's meant to be will happen. You know, I think that it's okay to let go of your dreams. Like, you can't beat yourself up about it. I mean, I'm like a little bit of a destiny person. You know, I think that things happen for a reason, and that it should be okay to you, even if it's difficult. Like, it's what's meant to be will be. That's all.
That's it. That's it. And I agree with you, Megan. And whatever you gave up on, it's for a reason. You probably didn't give up on it. Like Megan said, it might be just destiny, you know, and I'm sure you'll find something else you're more passionate about. Listen, if you had a dream and you gave up on it because somebody said, you're not a singer or whatever it is, you know what? Put it in the comment box and let's form a group. Show the world, all right? Put anything you have to say in the comment box and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching the conversation. I am Dr. Joan Coleman. My IG is Let Me Be Me and Jay, and I'm with Rita.
Hi, I'm Rita Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram at the Reynolds Blog.
And Megan.
Megan Price, Megan P129 on IG. And I just wanted to say, Dr. Joan, you are still a star, even though you're not Whitney Houston.
There you have it, people who doubted my singing talents. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching the conversation.